Good morning, Ron Montag here from the Southwest Railroad. So as you can see, this is an update to what I was telling you in the last video, that all that yard track got ripped out. I replaced the three-way switch with 3 singles. I'm pretty much happy with the way everything's situated. I'm still working on the track work right now. These pieces here are still drying. I got to use some liquid nails to tack them down. Turnout's pretty much in place by nails. I'm not going to use liquid nails. I never do. So I put revealers in the yard. I got 3 of them in the yard track. So it's not for beauty or anything. So it serves 3 purposes. Number 1, to reveal any cars if they derail. Number 2, to put them on the tracks. You know, sometimes putting the cars on the track can be tricky. And number 3 is to hide. Well, not so much hiding, but the mark where the under track magnets are. So that's why you see these yellow markings. They indicate that there's a magnet underneath of the track work. And that's where I would back the locomotive and car up to do the uncoupling. That's what that square pad is right there. And as you can see, that long spur is gone that used to come across the road here. So these structures are going to replace all of that. The street's still working on that. I'm going to try to get the track work and all that stuff done before I get to this. But these 3 structures here actually came off the last layout. I never really had opportunity to put them on this layout. So now I'm going to put them to use on this layout. I just got to do some work, especially the corner one here. And then I got another structure in mind that I'm going to put on that corner. Power plant, I had to move that out the way so I didn't damage it. Like I said, still got a little more work to do. But for the most part, I'll be throwing in the track work between tomorrow and the next couple of days, and the track work should be done real soon. Back to this, so the Midland Utilities building is moved again for the 3rd time, so it's going to actually be on this corner. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do with this corner yet. So like I said, I got to rework the roadway. The yard, pretty much, I'm getting it together. Once I get the track work in, the next step is to solder all the joints. And down here where you see the green thumbtacks, the feeder points, I got to solder the feeders. The frog points for the turnouts, and just finish the track work. At some point, probably way down the line, no time soon, once I get all the track work in, I will probably weatherize all the track work like I did the rest of the layout. And that's going to do it. So basically, that's it for this update. That's what I've been doing. I got a mess right here because I had to move everything out the way. Once I get some of this track work down here done, then I might have to move this bridge out the way because I'm kind of short on space. But that's what's happening. Just want to give you an update on it. The roadway, when I removed all the old track, for the most part, the road bed was in good condition. It's with the exception of patching a few holes from all the feeder wires from the last batch of track work or whatnot. But the road bed was in good shape. I painted it I didn't have to, but I wanted to because I could still see all the markings from the old track work, and I just painted that way I can start fresh with new lines, so that way I can actually see what lines are doing what, instead of a trillion lines going every direction, and I'm not sure. So that's why I painted it, and that's why you see like these pink lines indicating the tracks. So for the most part, the track is 2 inches apart, with the exception of this outer track. I'm not really sure how far away it is, but this track here is going to actually feed into the power plant once it's done. And a good piece of tool that I work with. So this is a track gauge. So this is what I use to measure the distance between the tracks. I had it for a while. It comes in handy. So like I said, for the most part, all the track work in a yard is going to be 2 inches apart. Perfect fit. Yeah, well, that's that. So I ain't gonna make this long. I'm gonna keep it short and cut it here. But like I said, this is the update for now. See you next time.